What's up, you guys? It's me, Oleander, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows what's coming next. No, I'm not converting to Christianity. Um, but the first thing I'm going to do in this video is kind of reflect on my last 4 years on YouTube. As you guys know, I study human behavior at an institutional level. I did. Um, so I have degrees in psychology. And I understood that me isolating myself as long as I did for 15 years, you guys can go look at my old videos and look at me now. I've come a long way in my communication abilities with people, right? And you guys helped me with that. However, it has been so draining and chaotic and just drama-filled chaos, all right? And one thing about me is that I have a really good life. I have everything that I've ever wanted, okay? And I have a very peaceful life. So being on the internet like I have been is slowly draining that. And let me just tell you guys a little bit of stuff that you don't know. So when I first got on here, I just came out as a witch to the world, to the YouTube, okay? Not the whole world. No, the whole world hasn't seen me. I don't think that, okay? To YouTube, okay? And to a couple of people in my life, which was very limited because, like I said, I was very isolated on purpose. I was done with the world. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to be a part of society anymore. It wasn't just because people's intellectual levels are very low, and nobody could really have an original idea or just be themselves. It was just constantly seeking validation from everyone and everything all the time, and the internet, and pretending that you have life that you don't have, and all this shit. Like, I got tired of it. I don't have any other social media. I'm only on YouTube. So let me start from the beginning. When I first got on here, I was a witch for hire. So I was doing spell work for people, right? They would contact me, I would conduct their spells, and just through that experience alone, I have worked with thousands of people. Some of them were good experiences and some of them were really bad. Some people are very demented, okay? I've also been reached out to by a lot of groups and organizations. Some of them I would consider cults, and I denied them early on. So the left-hand path, the people within that umbrella, they usually group together. I understand why, okay? I'm not knocking it, but I have always been solitary. Have I worked with witches in the past? Yes. But my practice is very solitary. It's very personal to me, okay? So I let that be known early on that I wasn't interested in joining groups, but I was still reached out to, and I denied all of them. That automatically put me in a different category, okay? And it also limited my reach. And it kind of outcasted me in a way. So that didn't come with hatred, though. Did it come with repercussions? Yes, it did. But me just being myself and speaking my opinions within this community is really what brought me the most hate. And as you guys know, because I've spoken about it at least a few times on here, there was a group of people who didn't like what I said concerning the death of a public figure for their religious beliefs, okay? I don't even remember the person's name. He's got that blonde wife. You know who I'm talking about, okay? He was killed, right? Well, I let it be known that it was my opinion that no one deserves to be killed for their religious beliefs. Because as somebody who worships the older gods who have been demonized by the mainstream religions and the Abrahamic religions throughout history, as a theistic person, you know, I understood coming on here that I was going to get the hate. I'm not stupid. I get it, okay? But I wasn't expecting it from within the witchcraft community, okay? And the occult community. I thought that when he died, that it was setting a very bad precedence for people like me, okay, who are out in the open, openly opposing or not opposing, but openly practicing the freedom of religion that we have here in this country. And that really upset some fucking people, okay? And they went on a little group campaign, is what I'll call it, to say that I was a Nazi, a white supremacist, and all that. You got to remember, I'm only on YouTube, so I can't defend myself outside of this platform, okay? So it spread across the platforms, okay? And it really damaged my reputation. All right, there's a lot of people that believed them without even knowing who I am or where I come from or what I'm about. And it's been difficult, and I'm not saying this to give those people satisfaction. It's been difficult to rebuild after that. It put a halt on my my book sales. Right? It made a lot of people turn their backs on me and think that I was a racist person or something. So yeah, that went on. You know, that was fucked up. That's what I'll say. That was fucked up because I had different opinions. All right. But it didn't hurt me, like, personally. I wasn't, like, hurt being called that stuff. Like, okay, go ahead and call me that. What hurt me was that it hurt my business. It hurt the brand that I was creating for myself, because the title of Nazi is a very heavy title, okay? It comes with a lot of negative connotations for a good reason. But I am not that. So that's slander. That's a lie. And that was done to try to get rid of me, or try to get me, you know, pushed out of the community or whatever. Like, bitch, please. I was already an outcast the day I fucking walked in here. Okay? I already knew that. But let me tell you about this weird creep that I have been dealing with, I don't know, for 2 years, I guess. And there's a reason why I'm telling you guys all of this. It's not to project anything onto you. It's so that you can understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. That weird, creepy dude, I don't know how he found me, because he's not in the occult community. So he found me somehow, and he would just blow up my YouTube comments all day. Block that account, he'd make a new one. Block that account, he'd make a new one. Okay, and then emailing me constantly, sending me just chapters and chapters, it seemed like, shit that he wanted to say to me. I didn't want anything to do with him. Okay, so yeah, I filed a police report on him, and that upset him a lot. Okay, because he was doing too much, like, okay, sending emails and just bothering you, making weird videos about you, and like obsessing over you. Okay, all right, do that over there, or keep it away from me. But screaming and like completely losing your mind and like just like going overboard, yeah, so I wanted to make sure, not for myself only, but because I have a family here. They have nothing to do with the occult, okay? So all of that kind of stuff, I just wanted to make it known that that was going on in case anything happened. It's that simple. But yeah, he took a toll on me. I will tell you guys that. He did. He took a toll on me because he was so like violent. He wanted to be violent to me or something. He was just a fucking total creep, okay? And I discovered about him that he's banned from all social media platforms because he's done this a lot. Like he does like unaliving yourself bait and stuff on people and all of that. So he's just a weird, demented person. And just dealing with him has made me not want to be online at all. Not just that, but the little fucking group of people that tried to take me out of the fucking community, them too. They really made me not want to be here. But so I'm going to be honest with you. This channel's dead. It's not going to go any further. What I am going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to clean it up a little bit. I'm going to keep just my favorite videos. I'll probably have 13 videos by the time I'm done cleaning it up. And I will take all of the videos down that show my face. This channel was originally a faceless channel, but I was encouraged by people to use my appearance as a way to like garner an audience. I never wanted to do that, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna clean up this channel. The only things that you're gonna see from me are few and far short videos where I'm updating you on what I'm doing in my practice. There'll be no more long form content. There'll be no more of me showing my face or any personal information. I will keep everybody updated on my writing and my books, and those will be in the community tab. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna make videos anymore. It hasn't been fun for a while, right? And it's not because of my community here, the people. It's because of all the reasons that I've already discussed. But just know that I am out here in Mushroom Forest, living a good life, a peaceful life, away from the chaos and the fucking drama and jealousy and hatred that comes with being online, all right? So yeah, I usually end all of my videos with goodbye for now, but this time it's goodbye.